What's up, chat? Today we're gonna be playing some freaking Counter-Strike, and today I want to talk about the fact that cases are exploding right now. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. In specific, the fracture case is kind of the one that's exploding the most right now. But more specifically, something I've kind of noticed, and you know, I might just be actually brain dead for thinking this, but at least in my lifetime, right, in the span that I have been alive, cases have outperformed the stock market, pretty much every stock, or pretty much the average of the stock market, which is like 7% a year. Some of these cases will double. Pretty much every case doubles every year. And then also the fact that, like, I bought some like Bitcoin recently and some Ethereum, and those also do not even compare to the rates at which CSGO freaking cases go up, man. Like, it's kind of insane, I'm just being honest. Like, it is ridiculous. Also, I just kind of mogged them with a P250. Look at that, 98 damage on the last. But I was also thinking, like, you know, we are a month into this channel. We have about almost 200 subscribers, right? You need 1,000 subscribers to start making money and 4,000 watch hours. We have 1,000 watch hours. So the limitation here is going to be people subscribing. So subscribe if you haven't already. But the reason I bring that up is because that means I'm going to start making money from this channel soon. Which means that, you know what I keep saying, subscribe so I can buy a Dragon Lore. That saying that I keep saying over and over might actually become a reality. We might be able to buy a Dragon Lore. But at that point, what am I going to tell people in real life? Like, when they ask, hey, what do you do for work? You know what I mean? And I'm not going to tell you guys what I do for work, but it's a pretty normal job. So I tell them that and they're like, all right, so pretty normal job, cool. But, like, I was thinking, like, you know, you might have to start telling people, you know, that I don't know, I'm a asset protector, or like, what do I even say if I do CSGO skins for a living? What do I say at that point? Do I say I invest in assets? I am an asset manager for myself. Like, what do I say? Do I say I'm an do I say I am an investment kind of guy? I'm gonna, like, you know what I mean? Like, what what do I say, bro? Because dude. Oh, okay, whoa. Not XQC, pause. Alright, hold up. But imagine, if you will, you're on a serious, like, date, and you're trying to find the love of your life, the person who you want to spend the rest of your life with. How do you eventually bring up the fact that the way you're going to provide for your family and the way that, you know, you make money is by buying CSGO AKs and cases? Like, what do you say? I'm not saying that will happen. I just, like, the hypothetical is really funny to me, you know what I mean? Like I'm saying, I actually think it's more unlikely than likely that I will be able to make enough money to make an actual living out of either just YouTube or CSGO. And that's not even, like, close. That's by a long shot. It's very unlikely. But in the case that I do, like, what do I tell people? My parents already probably think I'm crazy. My dad thinks that I'm an absolute idiot. And he doesn't believe it's real money. He doesn't believe that this converts to real money. He's like I tell him you can sell it for real money. He's like, I'm not going to believe it until I see it. So, yeah, which is fair, you know what I mean? And my dad is, like, quite old, like, for a dad. I'm not going to say how old, but, like, he definitely not in the generation of even, like, understanding technology well, you know what I mean? So, that's another thing. I doubt he understands how crypto works, but yeah, just an absolutely kind of insane thought that came to me. So we'll see how that pans out, you know what I mean? I was thinking I might, like, I don't know, I might email, like, some of the skin sites when I hit 1,000 subscribers and see if they would be willing to, like, give me a code or something. So that not only I could recommend cheaper skin sites in the Steam marketplace to you guys, but I could also kind of selfishly profit off of it, I guess. But in a way, that's a good thing, because that means I get to make more videos for you. Because then I'm more motivated. I have a reason to do it. You know what I mean? Oh, dude, that was about an aura farm. Oh my gosh, dude, if I hit that, that would have been insane. But yeah, I was thinking I'm gonna just send out a ton of emails when I hit 1,000. See if I can get a code. See if I can get, you know, even if they pay me a McDonald's like hamburger every month, I'd be happy with that. You know what I mean? But I looked up the average like pay for 1,000 views on YouTube, and it is not great. It's like, dude, it's like $2 to $12. You know what I mean? And my videos would probably be in the $2 range. Because it said gaming videos rank very low on the, like, kind of ad spectrum for YouTube or whatnot. So, I would be making jack, but I realized also that I'm okay with that. Because guess what that covers? You know how I open a case at the beginning of every video? That covers the case costs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, that's not coming out of my pocket anymore, which, you know, I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. And then if you think about it, if I'm not paying for the case and I get to open it every day, well, I am technically paying for the case. But eventually, when I get a knife, it's kind of like a free knife. And that logic is not flawed at all. If you think about it. It's just not flawed. You know, a free knife is a free knife. I feel like they're above me here, but I want to swing out. Okay, they're definitely... Okay, one's below, and then one's going to peek, like, right here. Okay, hopefully I got a little bit of damage there. Nice. I'm so good at this game. They need to hand me, like, an award. Yeah. Pre-fired. Pre-fired, buddy. Out of my lobby. Out of my lobby, boy. That's what I do. That's what I do to kids. No, 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 no. Kids is in, like, players, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I was saying it there. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? But, yeah. On a much different note, please, some person in my Discord just like randomly sent me today while I was at school. Let me pull it up actually. I actually don't want my Discord to show. Oh wait, okay, chill. Okay, hold up. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Hold up. I was just in school and he literally, this guy probably went out of his way to load into a private server and then like test out different glove combos, and I'm pretty sure these are pretty cheap. But he sent me a combo and just said, yo, get these. Which is, you know, I'll take it. If people are just gonna give me skin advice for free while I do nothing, I'm so down. And honestly, pretty good combo bro cooked up there, and it's pretty cheap too. You know what I mean? Or at least I think so. It doesn't, if those pair of gloves is like $200, I'd be okay with that. But if it's anything more than that, I'm not paying for it. That is just not worth it. But yeah, I've been thinking of also just getting, I'm still obviously going to keep this knife, but I've been thinking of getting a new knife. Like I want to save up and get a nice Talon or something pretty soon. Ideally, at some point, I want to get a Talon Fade. That's kind of one of the knives I am after, but that's pretty far away. But some achievable knives, like, within reach is I've never really owned a stiletto before. And so I want to have a stiletto that's in, like, a good finish. You know what I mean? Whether it's, like, a Fade, Marble Fade, Tiger Tooth, you know, Slaughter. Anything like that. Doppler even. Doppler, I think, would probably be my actually, like, preferred. Like, a good Doppler phase would just look, like, insane. This guy's gonna peek here and just die. He doesn't understand what's coming from. Close. Yep, you're peeking. Wait, was he below? Wait, he might have been below, low-key. He's gonna peek this. Wait, am I reading too much into it? You know, I'm just gonna headshot this guy because I'm better than him. Yep. Yeah, I knew it, man. Oh my. I thought I heard him shooting from above. But then I was like, why would they both go above? So my logic was right, but I just didn't trust my gut. And also, I took too long killing the guy far. So, yeah. But I think a nice stiletto. I do need to get myself some gloves, though. Probably first priority. You know what I mean? Because gloves are underrated because they show all the time. Your knife only shows, like, a little bit of the time, but your gloves are all out of my game, dude. Oh, I got low side. Sorry, my bad. Andy writes the F slur in chat. Okay, cool. Sorry, I apologize. Look, you get a that's pattern index 156, Or no, 126 field tested, 62% blue jump, by the way. Yep. Don't worry about that. But yeah. Pair of gloves. I honestly, in the past, I've gone with like the caution hand wraps. I really, oh my gosh, dude, I am so good at this game. Look, Molly, and my teammate kills him. Bang. Nice. Nice! Nice! That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, did we get the drop? I want to see. Okay, wait. No, I'm not. Okay, when we get the drop, we'll open those things, the new things. But anyways, freaking good video today. Subscribe. Oh wait, join the Discord. 200 members. We're doing a tournament for 50 bucks. 50 bucks. It's going to be streamed live. 2v2 wingman tournament. And yeah, subscribe so I can buy a freaking Dragon Lore.